what will happen to TIO at the end of Piggy Intercity. We all know perfectly well that TIO never died after we defeated him. Because if we take a look closely, we have only defeated TIO in our minds, not in reality, because he might be still alive. TIO had never really died because at the end of the hidden ending cutscene, we can see that he is watching us from the other side of his world, if I'm not wrong. But what can we talk about him right now? Ask ourselves right now, what would have become of TIO? Will he be alive or dead? Or was it all just an imagination and a lie? Well, my theory is that TIO could still be alive, but outside or inside the minds of some other infected or people, since it's not entirely clear. But if we have defeated him in our minds and then he spied us through another world, why is there a place in the Ryder Metro Insolence likely place? Could it be that the guardians who were in that place were trying to revive TIO or something? As I said before, my main theory will be that they are reviving TIO for something, although we don't know what the main point of that will be. But what will happen if he comes back to life? It's possible that he wants to try and stop us from finding the cure, because he mentioned it earlier that there's been chaos surrounding the on getting the cure. Will he try to get inside our minds again to try and stop us once more again and make someone else be part of the Insolence? If he were to try to get into our minds again and try to stop us again, my question will be, how is he going to do it if we know perfectly well what he is going to do? Besides, if TIO comes back again, he won't do anything because half of the people who joined him were seen by scientists or members of the safe place, or other members knows perfectly what the Insolence is, and they won't join him because what TIO is doing is a completely disaster. But what will happen to those who join the Insolence? Will they still be alive, or what will become of them? If we look closely, we have several members who are on the side of the Insolence, such as Penny, Marcus, Delta, Mary, and Glenn. Penny has already lost an eye and an arm. Moreover, her other arm is on the verge of deteriorating. Marcus doesn't have his other eyes because he lost it for the same reason as Penny, due to the Insolence. Mary doesn't have much to say since she's simply a puppet, but it's not out of the question that she is part of the Insolence. Glenn is also part of the Insolence, losing his life directly because he has crystals embedded all over his body, meaning that if he manages to leave the Insolence, he could end up dying. But when they join the Insolence, you can see that their bodies will change drastically, and if they manage to leave the Insolence in any way, will end up dying because of their bodies having serious injuries. Even if they're not part of the Insolence, they can still become infected, and if they take the cure, they'll end up dead because of what I said. But I doubt that they can't abandon the Insolence because it's confirmed that TIO has them under control. But what if TIO were to revive? Instead of entering our minds these times, will it cause a war between the infected and all the factions? Furthermore, I believe that Eddie, the man from the New Chapter, also discovered the Insolence along with Finlay, since in the final cutscene, Eddie caused Finlay because he had discovered something about the Insolence. Even those at the capital had discovered the Insolence because an image was seen where the eye of the Insolence have been found in some kind of tomb or something. I don't know, but I think Eddie and Finlay have something to do with the capital by having something with the Insolence. And I doubt that Eddie and Finlay are in the capital because of the Insolence. Also, you might also say because of the cure, but the cure is something else entirely since Eddie and Finlay, as I said before, had already discovered the Insolence. So my final theory will be that TIO is going to revive and then come after us to stop us from getting the cure and get more people join the Insolence, and then cause an entire war between every faction, including the capital and us. And that's it. This is my theory about what will happen to TIO. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out more theories like this, and make sure to leave a like on the video if you liked it. And yeah guys, I'll see you in the next video and have an amazing and awesome day guys. Bye bye.